November 3rd, and it is so nice and sunny today. Guys, soak up your vitamin D while you can. Who knows? I think November 8th last year was when we got our first snow. So, it could be nice and warm and like in the 60s today. But, who knows when we'll get snow this year. Garrett's got the shed all closed back up for the winter time. I already had a few neighbors bummed that they can't see the boat. Got the whole side closed back up. We had no idea what this winter would bring. We got a better tarp for the top and put the sidewalls back on. I cleaned up around the property and burned whatever scraps Garrett could part with. Besides that, there's not much else we could do except keep working and pray this winter wouldn't beat us. Garrett powered through the deck, inspecting each piece and trying to get the most use out of every sheet of plywood. Garrett really tries to keep this build as traditional as possible, but with lower quality lumber being what's available and modern materials at the ready, we've felt it necessary to compromise in certain places. Just like laminating our keel pieces, we compromised and decided to construct a composite deck. A compromise to us might just seem like a smarter decision to someone else. Compiling the deck out of 2 layers of ply, using a roofing adhesive between, and then glassing over top of the whole assembly is much stronger and will never leak. Knocking on wood. A little hard to see with all this stuff on there. But both layers are dry fit all together. Looks really good, Garrett. Stop. A few warm November mornings left to stare out over the boat, imagining a palm tree forest to starboard and nothing but blue horizon ahead. How could I tell you were going to go for the boob shot? Our intentions with Retaviva are to sail, to see the rounded edges of our planet, and a lot like why we're creating these videos, we'd like to share these experiences with a crew. Having space aboard for stowaways is very important to us. We love to cook, drink, sing, and play, and we can only stomach each other's weirdness for so long. The idea of the split cabin was starting to fade, and the realization of space, or lack thereof, was beginning to fester.
Ah, main cabin? Folksel? Weirdo. Grumpy weirdo. That looks great. For a while there it was looking so like oddly tall. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll probably put the same crown in the forecastle.
Yeah.
Just so there's a ton of headroom. Since we're building it, should
build it how you want it.
Yeah.
Swallowing our own advice, we had to think about this. Sorting through footage now, I can see Garrett's hesitation. Sitting on the bow, looking back on our split cabin houses, he pauses, glancing down, trying to find the right words. But what's pounding in his head is, I've built this. What if it's wrong? How do you broach that subject? Garrett's famous words, Ruth, I've been thinking. Naturally, over a bottle of wine, we talked it out. The decision became clear. The cabin needed to change. Armed with his saw, Garrett went to work, as he's done every day for the last 2 years, determined not to fail. He cut away hours of his own labor, committed to what he started. In the end, satisfied, until he starts thinking again. To see a future with Retaviva, she needed to be more than our last 6 boats combined. We set out on this ridiculous journey to build something we couldn't seem to find. In truth, I think this journey reflects on more what we needed to find in ourselves than in a boat. But isn't that what boat life does? Isn't that why we're all addicted? The challenge? Seeing what we're made of at our deepest depths?
And just be like a normal human being. Close your mouth.
I'm never alone.
Oh yeah. All the voices keep you company. You're still being weird.
He's contemplating quantum mechanics. Blinded by the light. Or sticks. Wow.